Gabby, I love you.
Bruh.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Gabby. Oh my god. If you're new here, hi. And if you're not new here and you're not yet subscribed, you subscribe right now because I don't know what you're doing. We're on the road to 1K. We're almost there. So let's get to it. Yay. Here with me now,
your new Pro Wrestling 225 SEC champion, Simon Phillips.
yes. I got him in person, y'all. We're taking a break from the Zoom. We're in the new scenery, and like, it's pretty iconic, if you ask me. So Simon, tell us about winning your title tonight.
Well, I plan on winning the Rumble, obviously, but you know, this will have to suffice for now. I'm gonna find my way back to the heavyweight championship, but for now, yeah, beat Braxton Hunter, dropped him on his head like I said I was gonna do. So now you're looking at your new SEC champion.
And how does it feel to have that title on your arms?
Like I said, it's not really all I want, but it feels good to at least be a champion here in 225 and represent the brand. So no one better than me to represent.
You might just throw the mic on the ground like you did earlier.
Might go crazy, man. Might just crash out completely. Start throwing everything. Because I feel like Simon Phillips is who I really am, in a sense, and he'd probably crash out for no reason.
Well, we'll see. How old are you, Simon?
26.
That's crazy. He's young. A young person. Honestly. They told me that you and your brother started wrestling in y'all's backyard.
That's right.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, we started off with, we had a little backyard promotion when I was in high school. He was already graduated, but, you know, I guess big brother wanted to hang out with little brother. So we had it, it's called DGW. We did that on YouTube for a few years between, basically my whole time in high school, so 10th grade through 12th grade. And then after that, life kind of got busy, so we stopped that. But we also started training as pro wrestlers, so just transition from there.
And did y'all have like a makeshift ring?
At first we was building a ring, like we was really building it up off the ground with wood. So then we got it to a point where it was like, all right, y'all try the first slam. And we tried the first slam and dude went straight through the ring. So then we just put it on the ground. Like it was just mattresses and tires and stuff like that. Like stuff that has a little bit of bounce. And then you pretty much just put plywood on top of that with a tarp and tighten it down. Like I said, at first it was like, we was actually building a ring, which I don't know how much money we spent on wood. Like we thought we could build a ring out of wood. We had no idea what we was doing. Like looking back now, like you could not wrestle on that. Even if we had it to a point where it wouldn't have fell through, it would have been so stiff we would have fucking been breaking our backs. The last year we did it, 2016, we actually had a real ring, so it was pretty cool. It's actually the ring they now train in at LWA.
Did it like ask y'all for it, or y'all just like donated it?
No, it like switched a bunch of hands before it got to them. Like it didn't go from us to them, so it's been all over the place.
Okay. You're from Prairieville?
Originally from it's called Louisville, Mississippi. But we moved here when I was 8.
And tell me about Prairieville. I've never been there.
Have you ever been to Prairieville?
I have
you
no
live in Denham?
interest.
You grew up in Denham?
Yeah.
And you never made your way to Prairieville?
I have no reason to
I
go
live in
there.
Prairieville and I've been all over Denham.
Yeah, but you
I
wrestle and stuff.
I feel like it's all the same area though. It's not even with wrestling, just with work and family. Like most of my family live in Denham now.
Turns out I have been to Prairieville before. I totally forgot. I went there for work. Oh my god. Sorry, Simon, my bad.
I mean, it's just like Denham. It's literally the same area. I consider it all Baton Rouge, really. I don't really think of it as different areas. Because I'd be all over it. Like, I guess if you're not all over it, which I would think you would be all over it, aren't you, news anchor?
Well, Baton Rouge, yeah, but... Reporter, yes.
I feel like it would be the same amount of crime as Denham. Or the same amount of stuff happening.
I mean, the one time I did go to Denham is because, well, I think like a bus ran off the road, but it wasn't that serious. Like it really wasn't. It wasn't that serious. Like I got there and the scene was cleared.
Alright, next question.
So did you always want to be a wrestler?
Yeah, that's been my plan since I was 5. Like I always knew what I was going to do.
Who did you like growing up? Who was your favorite wrestler?
So when I was first watching wrestling, so when really started, like we always watched it even before I was 5 years old, but when I was 5 years old, I was diagnosed with leukemia, and I went to St. Jude. I basically lived there for like 3 years. So my dad, when they would come to Memphis, Tennessee, he'd bring me to the shows. And then some people that stood out back then, I would say it would be Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle. And as I got older in the high school, when we was doing like our DGW stuff, when we was doing that, and we all, you know, we was like a big old friend group. Like so many people came into DGW, it's crazy. Like, and you'd be surprised how many people that are in 225 right now that help out, even if it's not wrestlers, were involved with DGW. It's crazy, it goes pretty deep. But getting into my later life, back right there, I would say Daniel Bryan, because that's when everybody's doing the whole yes movement and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I really like Roman Reigns. I mean, I like all the people that's just, people that are at the top of the game, they're at the top of the game for a reason. Mm-hmm. So I like to really look up to them. When I first started wrestling, I was Golden Simon Phillips. And then I did that for a few years. And then when COVID hit, I pretty much stopped wrestling. And then that's whenever 2021, Pro Wrestling 225 started doing more and more events. And then JTM, my brother, he was starting to do the disobey stuff kind of by himself. So then somehow, I don't even really remember how it came up. We just somehow got me back into it, you know, because like I said, I always knew I was supposed to do it, even though, you know, life hit hard sometimes. I had to chill out and do other things. But so when he did like a big old reveal where he like cut a promo, took this thing off, and then boom, I was Defiant Simon Phillips. And those videos are all on YouTube too. You can find all that.
That fits you actually.
Right. Overcome all the odds. I'm still here. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to be dead. Whenever the doctors found out when I was 5, when they found out I had leukemia, they said like, y'all can bring him to St. Jude, but he's probably not even gonna make it till the morning.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But you're here.
Yep.
Congratulations. We're so glad you're here, Simon.
Right.
Do you remember that time at all?
I remember that day, like as clear as day. It's crazy. Like I don't remember everything. Like there's blurs here and there, but the day like that we really found out and like I was about to die, like I remember that day. As soon as I got to the hospital, like I feel like I was surrounded. I remember being surrounded by a bunch of doctors and they're all just sticking needles in me, and I'm just fucking screaming, squirming bad. It was like some shit you see in a movie, like a science experiment.
I'm sorry. So disobey. Get into that.
So JTM, Brandon Collins, you know, we all grew up together. Or JTM's my real brother, Brandon Collins. Whenever I moved here, I met him in my neighborhood, like same week, same day, whatever. So like, he's been with me since I was 8 years old. So he was always at the house. He was in DGW. So basically another brother. So we just. Because Brandon wasn't wrestling for a while either, whenever, I guess, COVID and stuff happened. So George just brought us back. Like, we just started a group. We were all brothers already, so we just, we used that to bring me and Brandon back. And then we ran with Disobey for 2 years. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Defiant Simon Phillips. You can also find me on Facebook, Simon Phillips.
We got pizza, y'all, so just like listen to us chew while we're doing this interview. And that rhymes. Oh my God, bars. Okay. Go ahead. Why did you portray Disobey? This is like your family, your friends. Why would you do that?
It was just the only way. Like it was time to go our separate ways. So sometimes you just gotta. That's the easy way in my book. You know, I don't gotta worry about confronting you face to face and having a conversation. I'll just beat your ass, and now you know what's up. Plus, I wanted to put them to the test. That's my brother, so if they can defeat me, you know, the best one, like, then maybe they could actually do what I'm doing and go other places.
And now you're the toast of the coast.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like took that from and then like the 1940s, there was a wrestler called Gorgeous George. He's kind of like he kind of did a lot of Ric Flair type stuff. So even before Ric Flair, like I'm pretty sure Ric Flair got a lot of stuff from him. He went by Toast of the Coast. So I just took it, like, because I'm the toast of this coast. Like, I'm the best around the Gulf Coast.
So why didn't you do Toast of the Gulf Coast?
That's too much. Like, they know what coast I'm from. And whatever coast I go to, I'm still going to be the toast of the coast because I'm going to take over their territory.
Now you're a part of a new group. or a partnership. Should I call it that? A partnership.
Yeah. You know, in the drama club, there are no followers. Everybody's a leader. Mickey had a tough upbringing. You know, he was in this foster home type deal, and one day he just saw a great light, and that light spoke to him and told him, you're destined to be for greatness. And I resonated with that a lot because like I said, since I was 5 years old, I knew I was gonna be a wrestler. Like the plan never switched. Here I am, 21, almost 22 years later, and the plan is going how it's supposed to go. As of right now, like, we're on course.
So, what are the values of the drama club?
Well, two of the values of the drama club would be to speak with purpose and to protect the spotlight. Protect the spotlight as in, the spotlight is meant for people like me, people like Mickey Drama. So in order for the spotlight to be protected, we have to be the ones in the spotlight. It's all about us. We're the leaders.
So what is the goal, overall goal of the drama club?
To take everything and then to continuously elevate into the light. Championships, going new places, elevating ourselves to higher places, bigger companies, whatever.
What are your hobbies?
Work out. Everything I do outside of wrestling pertains to my wrestling. Like, I gotta keep up with my health. I gotta work out, make sure I eat right, make sure I get all my steps in every day, all of that. And then between that and doing my work job, taking care of kids, between that, there ain't really time for nothing else.
So
They're going crazy for the Royal Rumble. I wonder what happened. Got me in here during the Royal Rumble.
Bruh.
As far as I know, I'm healthy as I could be. I don't know if, like, later in life, like, if I get into, like, my 40s or 50s, like, I don't know if there's something that might, I feel like going through all that at that age, like, it's possible all the stuff that was injected in my body, could probably have some 30-year, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? They don't know. Shit. Treatment hasn't been around that long to really know, how somebody might react 40 years later. But I feel like if I'm healthy now, I'm healthy. Like, I'm good. Mm-hmm. And I believe in, like, I'm big on, like, holistic stuff. So I believe if you, like, truly cleanse, as I'm eating pizza, I believe if you, like, really cleanse your body a lot, like, I do a lot of fast. And then I'll do, like, just eat super healthy, like, nothing but alkaline food, maybe for a month straight. I'm a foodie at the same time, so it's hard to be like that. But I do, like, I will go, like, certain spans where I'll be on my game.
So what kind of fast do you do?
I do dry fast mostly, so just nothing but, not dry fast, water fast, so nothing but water. I've never done a full, like, dry fast not for a long time, but, like, if I do a water fast, I can go 3 days. I've done 7 days before. So, like, you have alkaline foods and you have acidic foods, which most stuff we eat, especially America, is going to be acidic. So alkaline foods is, obviously a lot of vegetables. Because even meat is acidic. I'm not, like, super big vegan or nothing like that, but having too much meat, like, that's acidic to your body. It doesn't feed your cells. Alkaline stuff feeds your cells. It's like fruits, obviously, like berries, melons, and then vegetables, so onions, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of shit.
Where do you get your alkaline recipes from?
Huh? You can just look online. You can Google.
Do you TikTok them?
Sometimes, yeah.
So what's your favorite alkaline meal?
I like red onions. I know some people don't like, some people probably think that's gross, but yeah, I like red onions because it's really good for you. Or you like asparagus, and then fruit, watermelon. I love watermelon. Watermelon is really good for you. Really good for, like, cleansing your body.
So how long have you been doing that?
Obviously, like I said, I'm a foodie, so, like, I like food that's not good for you. Like, I've never been big on sweets or, like, dessert or anything like that, so I'm good in that department. But as far as, like, smashing a pizza or something, like, I like food, so I don't do it. I don't do, like, being alkaline and fasting. I don't do that all the time, but on and off for, like, the past, I want to say, it's crazy because we're in 2025. I was about to say past 2 or 3 years, but no, just 2021, so that's like 4 years.
And whenever you get off that and you do eat something bad, do you feel?
Oh yeah, you can feel the energy levels because your energy levels are insane when you're fasting or just eating, like I said, alkaline soup, like just nothing but alkaline food.
What workouts do you like to do?
Well, with wrestling, you got to do a lot of everything. Not everybody obviously has to look a certain way, but for me, I feel like I got to look kind of like a bodybuilder in a sense, but obviously I'm still real small bodybuilder, but I got to be real athletic, so you got to do a different type of training than just lifting weights. Like, because with bodybuilding, you're just lifting weights, but, I'll go jogging. I'll jog for like a few miles, or I'll do a lot of cardio, fasted cardio. I like fasted cardio. And then, because you also want to work out when you fast. It's good. Like, you produce a lot more human growth hormone. At one point, in 2021, when I first started, I was actually fat. I was like 200 pounds, like a bad 200 pounds. When COVID happened, that's when it started. Like, I was eating. Okay. I wasn't working out. I wasn't wrestling. So that's when it started. And then 2021, like I said, is when I started doing like a bunch of cleanses and stuff. I wasn't big in the gym yet. Mm-hmm. I didn't get big in the gym till probably like slightly 2022, but really 2023 I started getting big in the gym. All that took me way too long because I've been wrestling, you know what I mean? I should have been doing all that, but I trust the timing I'm on.
What's your favorite style of wrestling?
I feel like my style is probably it's starting to become more modern, but I'm also, like, I train with Dr. Tom, who's super old school, so training with him, like, I feel like I'm the perfect mix of, like, old school and new school when I wrestle. Because, like, I do a lot of new stuff that you're seeing on WWE now. Like, WWE starting to adopt a lot of new things. But at the same time, WWE has a strict method of not overdoing some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be, like, super indie or whatever you want to say. They, like, WWE, you're going to have to sell. And all that's old school principles. So I feel like I still have those principles as well. So, like, a WWE style, really, that's my favorite style.
What has been your favorite part about, like, your journey throughout wrestling?
Just watching it unfold the way it is right now. Like, I feel like there's times where there was a lot of doubts. Like, maybe I wouldn't have never thought I'd be where I am right now, but for some reason, I just always go back to wrestling. And I've been consistent since 2021 now. Not that there hasn't been anything hard. Like, it's been a lot of hard times since 2021, but I always come through. And like, my wrestling career is just steadily on an incline. I feel like it's a slow incline, but I feel like there's so many levels to pro wrestling before you can actually get to the big time.
Whenever you have a title in your hand, does it make you feel powerful?
Not necessarily, but like, I'm taking everything. Like, if I gotta wrestle somebody for a title, I'm gonna take the title. But power does come with championships, yeah.
Will you be defending it at Power Up,
At Power Up, they had already announced before this match that the SEC champion will face the heavyweight champion. I think it's gonna be 9 titles, but when I drop Koloff on his head and beat him, then they're gonna have to give me a title shot. So me versus Koloff, March 8th, Power Up, home in Louisiana. Koloff, I'm going to drop you on your head.
So you're trying to go for 2 for 2.
Yep, and who better? Koloff's the one that did it. He did it. He just did it last year. So I hate that he did it first, but my time to shine now. I'm going to take this title and the heavyweight title.
So what makes you better than Koloff?
I'm just the best. What do you mean? Like, I'm going to show y'all March 8th at Power Up what makes me better than Koloff when I beat him.
Very focused. Very focused. More people need to be more like Simon Phillips. Is that true?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Do more people need to be like Gabby Davis?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They want to be iconic.
Okay.
Look
See,
up to me.
So she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But in a different way. I think I'm a little bit more humble.
No,
I don't go
you're just
around
hiding it.
I don't go around saying I'm better than everybody else.
But you're better than everybody. You're just hiding it. Like, you want to be nice, girl. Like, no. Let people know you're the best. They can't fuck with you.
I'll take on this attitude. Let's see how y'all would think of that. I don't want to be bullied.
Bullied?
Online.
You'll be the bully. What you mean?
I don't think I could be a bully. I don't care enough to be a bully.
But you're not really a bully. You're just talking your shit. I don't care.
He missed the Royal Rumble trying to do this interview. How do you feel about that?
It's all right.
Who'd you have? Like, who were you going for?
I've been saying Roman Reigns, but so we'll see.
Who do you hope did not win? Because we don't know the results yet.
Who I hope didn't win? Probably like Seth Rollins. Who's calling me, man? Who is Nate?
Have you ever been injured?
Never been injured, fingers crossed.
Never been injured. That's crazy.
I know. I got this thing on my elbow right now, though. I got that little John Cena thing going on. So hopefully that's not a big deal. You see that? How it's like kind of a ball? I think it's like fluid in my elbow. From land, like, because when you bump, you land on your elbow. Like, you're not supposed to land on your elbow, but I mean, it's kind of like sometimes it just fucking happens. And I feel like it's been happening too much.
Looks like you're going to have to start wearing elbow pads.
Nah. I think I want to take my knee pads off. Gotta show more skin.
Jeez.
I pull them down because I want to use my bare knee to hit somebody. So why even wear them?
To protect yourself, to prevent fluid building up in your knee. You don't want fluid kneecaps, do you?
Yeah, that's true.
Advice for up-and-comers.
They gotta pay for that.
You're one of those. Okay, fine. Next question. Next question. Are you being for real?
Yes. What you mean?
Selling courses on wrestling advice?
No, I'm just playing. I really am. Just be consistent. Always show up to training, whatever, like wherever you're training. But also have like the mental fortitude to know, like if you really want to be a wrestler, you're really trying to make it. Like you should know. You should be able to figure certain people out. Like because there's a lot of phonies that train people. You know what I mean? So if you're one of those guys getting trained by them and you don't know they're phonies, like sometimes they just don't know. Like, so hopefully, like, if you're one of those guys, you could figure it out, go somewhere else, go to a legit school. You know, if a school has a bunch of followers or if it's a WWID school, go somewhere like that if you really want to be a wrestler.
Who is your dream match with?
It's probably, I feel like he's going to retire before it could even possibly happen, but it'd be like Daniel Bryan probably.
Thank you so much for being here, Simon. How was the interview? Scale of 1 through 10. Tell me.
11.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And tell them why they should subscribe to me.
Subscribe to Gabby because much like me, she's on her way to the top. This is just, we right here right now. We going way up here. So stay tuned. If you on the boat now, you might reap the benefits later.
You heard it here first. Oh, my God. Thank you. Bye.